So I just finished posting your final grades and wanted to go through the information just a little bit with you guys. So on your quizzes, all the total for the quizzes were 68 points. And as I did a post way early in the semester, but the quizzes are all worth an equal weight. So if one quiz had 20 questions and one quiz had 10 questions, they were all still worth the same 4 points, I believe. So let me make sure that's correct for you. 17 times 4. Yeah, 68. And so there are 18 quizzes, but you get credit for 17 because I drop one of them. All right. And so I've also posted that quiz calculation, so you can see that in there too. And what that is your average quiz grade. Each quiz is again worth the same 4 points. And then I drop whatever your lowest one was. So if you just missed one and got a 0, that's thrown out completely. If you got all hundreds, then and 190, the 90 is dropped out of your total average. All right, so you can see your average there too. Then moving on to the simulation. The simulation was worth 17 points. As long as you completed the whole simulation by the deadline, so just did all the rounds by the assigned deadline on the syllabus, you got 10 of the points just for free. So there are some students that maybe that didn't do all of the didn't get them all done, and so you don't get any credit on the completion side if you didn't get them all done. All right. So the remaining 7 points are allocated based off of the scores of profits. Okay, so the number one person for their profit gets a full 7 points, and so they get 17 points. The lowest person for profit that had some profit, so as an example, if a student did a round but didn't get any profit, they don't get ranked on the profit side. Okay, so if a student maybe just registered and didn't do anything, didn't complete any of the rounds, or maybe completed one round with 0 profit, you would still receive a total of 0 because you didn't have any profit to rank. Okay, now assuming you did have some sort of profit to rank in the ranking. As an example, if someone finished in the middle of the pack on the profit on the posting line did, but maybe didn't finish all the rounds, it's possible that you could get some points for performance, but you just still got a 0 for the 10 component that's on completion. So those are ranked on top third, middle third, bottom third. So the number one person let's assume everyone completed all the rounds for this explanation. So you completed the rounds, number one person gets 17, and the bottom person gets 13. So the person with the lowest profit that did complete all the rounds gets 13 points because they get 10 points for completion and 3 points for performance. Okay, then of the rest it goes by third. So the top third of the people, that are not including number one, but the top third get 16 points, the middle third get 15 points, and the lower third get 14 points. And so that's how that's ranked out by performance. And again, in there, if you qualified, say you qualified for in the middle of the pack, and so you would have received 15 points had you completed the simulation. But if you did not complete the simulation but still did well in the rounds that you did, and so ended up in the middle of the pack, you could conceivably receive 5 points only for the assignment because you would have gotten some for performance, but you would have missed out on the 10 points because you didn't complete the assignment. All right. So I wanted to make sure that was explained. And then the final exam is worth 15 points. You guys did quite well on the final exam. So you can kind of see there that I provided all the calculations. If you see any possible issues, like if you think that I might have made some sort of a human error when I was inputting the grades or doing the calculation, do let me know. Just check them out and let me know so that if there is some sort of issue, I can look at it for you. And thanks so much for all your hard work this semester.